We are calling Amazon again because we still haven't got the bike fixed. And they previously were given 48 hours to respond. They have not responded whatsoever, and it's been longer than 48 hours. So just give me a minute and we'll get somebody on the phone.
Can I have your name, please?
My name is Daryl Saunders.
Thank you so much for that one, Daryl. So, hello there. How are you doing today?
I am doing fine. I contacted you guys a few days ago about a product that I purchased, the Aurora Roma Pro, and you guys have sent to the seller a message giving them 48 hours to contact or whatever. They've not made any contact. They've not responded. It seems like they intentionally don't respond to emails or messages or anything of a sort. The other issue is they think I'm somebody else, and they gave me somebody else's personal information and shared that with me, thinking I'm somebody from the United States, when in fact I actually live in Canada, and it's a totally different person, and like I'm having similar issues like this other person was having, which I'm like, I have the same problems, and they think I'm that same person. But this guy lives somewhere in the United States, and I live in Canada. Two different and I bought my bike off of Amazon, and so they did send me a new display, but unfortunately, it just came in a paper box, not packaged well. So the new display that he sent me actually doesn't work. So I still have a bike that doesn't work and hasn't worked for more than like 8 months. No, well, it's going on 6 months now. The bike hasn't worked whatsoever. I did buy an aftermarket display off of Amazon, which made the bike work ish, but I was having issues with that one because of other things. Right? It did make the bike turn on. So and that I did that just to prove to them that it was the problem with the display, right? So they did send me a display, but it doesn't work at all with the bike. So I don't know what to do about that. Um, so I'm still left with a bike that doesn't run. It doesn't work. So I don't want to pay for something if they're not willing to fix it. Like I've been after them now, going like I said for 6 months, arguing with them, and they're just really refused to respond to emails, intentionally taking a long time to just communicate. So I'm really frustrated with that, and not being able to get the bike repaired or fixed or anything. So I just want to get out of it and say, look, just take the bike back because it's not worth all this headache. And it's just I don't know what to do. So I'm contacting you guys directly to file a formal grievance and to let you guys know that they had shared with me another buyer's personal information, so that and if you look, you can see all my messages within that I've contacted Aurora Roma, and you can see that they sent me information on somebody else.
I see, I see. Thank you so much for letting me know on that one, Daryl. And I totally do apologize that this issue is going on for quite a lot of time already. But no need to worry. Since you got me on the line, I'll help you with this. But Daryl, may I know the order number of that item? Since
Yes,
it's not letting me pull
yeah,
that one up.
I'm gonna give you the full number. Okay,
Yes,
okay, are
please.
you ready?
Yes. 215. Okay, this one, the electric bike.
Yes, sir. So I've already, just so you know,
I
I've
see.
stopped payment. I'm refusing to pay if they're not willing to fix something that they own. I've had it for, well, I bought it in November, and but it hasn't worked for 6 months. So realistically, it's still new. Like I can't ride it. I can't ride it. I purchased. I did, like I said, I did purchase an aftermarket from Amazon, a different display, just to test to see if I can make it work, to, like, trick it in some way. It did turn on, but I only did that to test, to show the customer service that, like, it's your display that failed, not my the bike. So, and then they sent me a new display, but that doesn't function whatsoever. So, and like I said, it only came in just a box. No bubble wrap, no nothing. So I don't know how that box was treated when that came from China, because they could have just tossed that around and banged that around, and now that display just doesn't work. So, like, I don't know how you properly ship things, but I would make sure that it's secure and not going to get damaged or anything. But because the box was kind of squished and stuff, so it's only a small box for a display, but it was kind of squished in a bit and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, they did send me a new display. The new display doesn't work, and so I'm still left with a bike that has not worked for 6 months. So, like, why should I continue to pay for something that doesn't work?
I see. Yep, I totally do understand and I totally do agree with regards on this. That is actually not right. But no need to worry. I'll help you with this one right now. Because right now, Daryl, I've actually checked on my option for the electric bike, and one of the best thing that we can do in order for this one to solve is I can go ahead and submit a refund claim or take this one to our A to Z guarantee claim team, Daryl. And if you ask what that is actually a protection to our customers, such as you, for sellers that are not helpful and unresponsive. And for this, you won't need to deal with the seller anymore. All you need to do is you just need to to reply to the message that will be sent to you by our A to Z team, and you will also receive a message right after we'll submit this, and you'll just need to reply to the email and message just that will be sent on the message center Daryl. So you'll be dealing with Amazon with this, and all you do is reply to them, and they will be the one who will process you your full money back, Daryl.
Okay.
Yes. So will that be fine for you?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. So, yep, I've successfully submitted the refund claim already for this one, Daryl.
Okay.
So, yes, yeah, it's completed already. So, rest assured with this one, I don't need to deal with the seller anymore, and rest assured, you'll get your money back for this. So, just reply to the seller, to the A to Z team for this one, Daryl, okay?
Okay. Thank you. So there's nothing else I need to do on my part?
Yes, no need to do anything. Just respond to our A to Z team. Just reply to them. Give them all of the information that you have right now, Daryl.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Perfect. You're very much welcome. So aside from this, is there anything else that I can help you with?
No, I just want to make sure that and that I've formally made the complaint that the seller shared some other personal information. So, to me, thinking that I am that person who lives in the United States. As you can see by my information, I actually live in Canada, correct?
Yes.
Right? So they shared some person's name, by the name of... They breached their own security by giving me this person's information, thinking I'm him. The only reason they gave me this person's information is they're thinking I bought the bike on Spotify. But I bought the bike on Amazon. As you can see, I clearly purchased the bike on Amazon, right? And There's no reason for them to be thinking I'm somebody who lives in the United States when I purchased the bike on Amazon and the bike was delivered to me in Canada, not the United States, right? So, I'm having the same issues as this other person is in the United States, right? Which is not fair for that person, for them to expose a customer's personal private information that nobody should ever know. They nobody like yes, I'm having the same problems, but just because and my order number and his order number are two totally different things, right? I just wanted to be clear that they exposed and breached their own security by giving away somebody's personal information. That should never happen for anybody. I hope the person seeks out litigation and takes them to court for sharing his personal information. But the good thing is, I was able to contact him via because they had gave me his email address, and I contacted him and told him, "Hey, Amazon shared your personal private information with me. I wanted to let you know that they did, and I'm not going to do anything with it, but I wanted him to know that they did that, so he was aware that his information was leaked on the internet. That's like being hacked, basically. You know, you don't want people giving out way your personal private. Like he could have had credit card numbers or something like that, easily to read there, which I don't know if it was because I didn't want to look at none of that, right? But that's how easy it can happen. So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that they did that.
I see. And thank you so much for letting us know on that one, Daryl. And rest assured for this one, Daryl, that is actually a non-tolerable act that they did for this, since your information is our top priority for this, and yet they have leaked that one,
Yeah, well, they
especially
didn't
to
leak
you.
my
Yeah,
information. They
Daryl.
leaked to me some other person's personal
Yeah.
information. That's not fair, especially to that person.
Yes, that is actually yes, that is actually true, and which is not right that an information was leaked. And aside from that one, we don't want to tolerate this. So rest assured, we'll make sure this will be reported. I'll also relay this situation or issue to our higher ups. Rest assured, an immediate actions will be done to this seller, Daryl.
Yeah, I hope you take the seller off your site because just for a breach in security, like who else's information are they
Yes.
sharing? Like if they shared that one information with me, how many other people are they sharing the same information with? We're two different people who live in like different countries, and I have the lock issue with the lock holding the battery into the thing, and he had the same problem where his lock broke, right? So it's the same problem, but they're two different people, and they're refusing to help me because they think I'm that guy in the United States, which doesn't make any sense, right? No, I'm somebody who lives in Canada. He lives in the United States. Yes, we both have the same problem because your bikes suck, and they fail, and they're blowing up, they're catching on fire, or they're breaking at failure points, and the bike frame itself it broke. Like what are you supposed to do about that? Like, I've been asking questions, questions, questions. You have access to my account. You can see I've been emailing them and messaging them, and I don't know if you can see the messages that they sent me on my account, but you should be able to see where they sent me the images of somebody else's contact information. You should be able to see that in my account if you have access to it. All the messages they sent me, and you can just scroll back up and you can see they have attachments right in the message. And if you download them, you can see that they sent me somebody else's personal information. Do you have access to my messages on Amazon from that seller?
Yes, but we cannot. Yes, we can, Daryl, but we cannot check photos that was being sent by the by the seller for this.
Mm.
All we can see is the messages
Okay, you can't see
and
what the attachments they have sent.
yes,
Mm.
and also your attachment. We don't have a visibility on it. But
Well,
aside from that one, even though that we don't want, we do have this recording or this call. It is actually recorded, and we can use this one to investigate, and also it can also serve as a proof on what happened
right.
for this one of Daryl.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So send me what you need to send me. I'll respond to that. And I just hope that you guys like look into it more. If you need me to send you proof that they gave me information, uh, email me directly so I have an email address I can respond to, and I will email you or I can forward you the email they sent me showing this person's email with all the attachments on it. That way you have the proof directly from them of them sending me information on somebody else. I can forward you all of that information, no worries. Because that's saved in my inbox. So then you'll be able to see the attachments where they gave me somebody's personal private information.
I see. I see. Thank you so much for letting me know on that one, there. And yep, um, if you do have much problem with this, we'll reach out to you for the proofs, there, so that you can send that one to us. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Thank. You're welcome, and rest assured, everything will be fixed and be resolved. Because for the electric bike, our A to Z team will be the one who will further assist you with that one. So you'll just need to communicate with them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, and rest assured, everything will be addressed properly and as quick as possible. So just want to make sure, Daryl, aside from this, is there anything else that I can help you with?
No, thank you very much, sir.
You're very much welcome as well, Daryl, and rest assured, everything will be good already. And I also don't want to take much of your time. So again, thank you so much for contacting Amazon, and have a great day and stay safe, Daryl. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
We have your back.
All right,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
Appreciate it. Have a nice day.
As well, okay?
All right. So there you go, guys. I've made the formal complaint. I've reported Aurora sellers from Amazon for exposing some other person's private personal information, which they should have never done in the first place. They should never have given me information on somebody ever. Like I can show some of like they gave me. I don't want to, but you can't see it. But look, this is somebody's personal information. Like I don't want to let you see more than that, but believe me, they gave me his full email address. Lives in Medford, United States. Like, who does that? Like I'm not that guy. I don't live in the United States. I live in Canada. So I want to expose these guys, and that's a big no-no. Amazon is totally against. This is worse than being hacked on the internet and somebody steals your information. Like I could maybe become this person and steal his identity. That's like identity. Like why would you want to expose somebody's personal information? That's just wrong, wrong, wrong. You don't do that. That's like, yeah. So I hope that person, because I did contact that person and I told them, hey, yo, Amazon gave me your information. So he's aware that they gave me this information. And so, yeah, it's not a good thing. I hope everything works out in the end. Peace. My name is Daryl Smiley, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace, guys.